The scooping room. This is a room that many of us are familiar with. It's the room where Mikey Boy gets turned into an organic onesie by some metallic spaghetti. But there's always been one question I've always wondered about after seeing this room. Why didn't he dodge? Now, humor me for a second, but this has always bothered me since my original playthrough of Sister Location. I know that the actual reason as to why he didn't dodge is probably because A, he didn't expect it, B, it was too fast for him to dodge, or C, plot. And honestly, all three of those are probably right. And to be fair, if I'm not mistaken, Sister Location comes before FNAF 1 and 2, and definitely before FNAF 6. So while I could say, oh man, his reaction time is amazing, he got through all of FNAF 2, FNAF 1, and FNAF 6, but a scooper is his limit? It wouldn't be very fair. That's like me saying Willy Boy shouldn't have let Crying Child near Fredbear based on his experiences in UCN. He hasn't learned anything yet. He hasn't been thrown into purgatory yet. Nothing has happened. What I will say is that this is the same Michael who won a 1v1 with Ennard. Yes, it's not canon, this is a fake ending, but what I'm saying is that while this may be a fake ending, the feats displayed in this ending may hold some water. But again, I have to shoot that down because it's not the same thing. Michael, for some fucking reason, walks into the private room and sees the abomination on the cameras. If you saw this, I think you'd be on the defense as well. I mean, just look at it. And while he does have nerves of steel, amazing reaction time, and extremely calm nerves, seriously, I don't think we give him enough credit for staying completely silent during this confrontation. Bro's breathing is as steady as a calm stream. Regardless of his inner serenity, it's still not the same thing. He saw the threat, or heard the threat, whichever one comes first, and of course went on the defense. His guard was raised. We've all stood next to something or in front of something that could kill us in an instant, and if you haven't, then go outside. We've all stood in front of a parked car or a tall truck. We're in a really long Home Depot aisle that has a lot of heavy stuff right above our heads. We've all leaned on some railing over a particularly tall drop, and to everyone with a license, we've all driven down the road or on a freeway or just down the street, and deep in the back of our head, we know damn well if a random 18-wheeler came barreling down the road, it would probably flatline us and flatten us at the same time. The thing is, however, is that we don't expect it, because why would we? Do you live in an area where that's common? If so, wear a helmet. What I will say is that you can very clearly see Ennard here, so maybe he was just more focused on Ennard than the scooper. I mean, did we expect for the scooper to do what it did? Hindsight is 20/20, so I'll just say he was distracted, but I think all of us can agree that when we first made it into the scooping room, did we actually expect it to do what it did? Friendly reminder that this is not the upload I've been working on over the past week. This was just a pretty nothing question I found myself wondering while editing. Also, can you go follow me on Twitch so you don't miss the Sister Location stream tomorrow? Goodbye.